Hey everybody, it's Brian. I'm going to go over some deadlifts, some deficit deadlifts, sumo deficit deadlifts, and for the purpose of this is sort of a non-workout day or an unplanned training day, and I'd like to know kind of what you do for your unplanned training days. A lot of the time we're just trying to make gains in the gym, get stronger for powerlifting, build muscle, look better, a multitude of different things, but I want to say a majority of us are don't know what the hell we exactly want. Want to be lean, but we want to be strong. You know, we want to diet, but then we don't want to lose our strength. And I guess I'll speak for myself. It's one of the biggest challenges when you are trying to accomplish something is that there are other things you want to do, and sometimes they're counterproductive. And then if you watch videos on YouTube and you sort of listen to podcasts and read books, it kind of pulls you in different directions. And it's funny because, you know, you can be influenced by my video, you can be influenced by a podcast, you can be influenced by a book, or even an article, right? It's kind of interesting because you just get pulled in different directions. But if you have a goal, or if you've signed up for a meet, or you have a bodybuilding physique show, or you have a CrossFit competition, or an Olympic weightlifting meet, it kind of narrows in your training. When you're not signed up for anything, it's sort of a you can be easy to get distracted, you know. I've signed up for a few events in my life. Obviously, there's powerlifting. But before all that, you know, I did some marathons. And when you have a marathon like in 12 weeks or 6 months or whatever, it kind of directs your training. So if you haven't signed up for a powerlifting meet or any type of event, I recommend that you do. Sorry, that's my daughter. So sign up for something so that way it keeps you focused. Because, you know, I think a lot of the time we just keep going back and forth, or a lot of people, especially my coworkers, they just go back and forth with their goals and get distracted. And you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It just depends on you and what you want to do. I think the whole process of working out and lifting and getting stronger is it's the fun of it. It's the journey that matters, right? It's not the destination. So cliche, right? But one thing I want to say, what powerlifting and strength training have done for me, and maybe you can share in this thought, is that, you know, there was a weight that I thought I could never lift, and now I can lift it without hesitation. I can, in fact, lift it with no warm-up. And for deadlift, that's like 455, right? Pretty much have no hesitation. You know, I could be pretty much not warmed up and feel pretty good about it. I'm very confident. Whereas 2 years ago, I remember asking a coworker of mine, I can't believe, I asked him how much he could deadlift, and he said, I could probably deadlift 450. And at the time, I was barely deadlifting 300 pounds. And I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And then I thought about a bigger goal. Okay, deadlift 500. Accomplished that. Did that with the Omar Isav rep challenge almost 2 years ago, over a year ago. And then I started thinking of other goals. 600 pounds, of course, will be next. And then 700 pounds, you know. So 700 pounds doesn't even seem so scary after being able to deadlift 573. It might be quite a way out, but that doesn't. It's within grasp. It's right there, right? Could be. I think 700-pound deadlift for me is probably about 4 years out, maybe 5. You know, giving myself some time. But then I had this thought, right? Thinking about Jesse Norris and his 800-pound deadlift. I'm thinking, you know what? I wonder if I can pull 800 pounds. And it's got the wheels turning in my head, and it's got me thinking. And I think that's what's so cool about this whole lifting thing. It's like you start to see and believe things that you would never ever begin to even fathom. You know, it's I can't do that, or I can't do this, and that's dangerous, or I'm gonna hurt my shoulder, I'm gonna hurt my back, you know. And then you kind of get halfway there, or maybe a certain percentage towards there, and you're like, holy crap. You know, in actual truth, I'm actually really, really far from 800 pounds. Of course, ridiculously far. You know, there's a small amount of people that have ever pulled 800 pounds, especially in the weight class that I compete in. But the fact that I'm actually thinking about it and saying, I wonder if I could do that, instead of I can never do that, is a whole flip of the switch. And that's the psychology of training. And so that's my challenge to you. What is it that you want to accomplish that's still really far out of reach, but just barely believable, or maybe unbelievable, like impossible, right? You know, like right now, 900 pounds is impossible. Not something I can do, right? Not in my lifetime, right? Not in my body, not in this soul, however you want to look at it, right? But 700 pounds, yeah, for sure. If I really work hard and I really keep at it, I can get it. 800 pounds, I don't know. That's almost impossible, right? And it's funny because a lot of what we do in training, whether it be just doing some reps and just grinding reps out and getting stronger and doing our program, whatever we're doing, a lot has more to do with just what we believe. And when we believe more than what we can do, there's a good chance we'll get hurt. Or there's a higher chance. I don't say there's a good chance. But there's also a great chance that you're going to accomplish something really amazing for yourself. And if there's anything, that's probably the most important thing. Thanks for watching. Click like if you haven't already, and leave a like, comment. I'd like to hear your thoughts on like what you kind of have felt so impossible to do, but now that you can do, and what seems impossible for your future goals. I'd like to hear that. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.